Mm. What's up? What's up, my peeps? It's your boy OG Gangster, straight out the CPT, straight out of Compton, coming live to y'all on StreamYard tonight. Cause I'm gonna have some very special guests coming on up in here. You know what I'm saying? So, what's going on with y'all out there? Mm? Gotta have that good H2O, alkaline. Got to have it. Got to have it. Mm. Marco Santana, what's going on, homeboy? Mm. What's that? What's that? Glen Butte, 214, Dallas, Texas, tapping in. What's going on with y'all, man? Y'all got cracking tonight. What's up, Ballgame? Easy Sunday morning and afternoon. Yeah. So I went to do an interview this morning, man. They got a new podcast coming out, you know what I'm saying, called California Love. I went and did well, they interviewed me on there this morning. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a nice little good podcast coming up out of Cali, homie. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? As always, I ain't no hater, so I would refer any and everybody over there to check it out once it come all the way out. It ain't came out yet. School 101 worldwide, shout out from Buffalo, the Ballgame, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely going down. Huh. Going down in the town. You know? Mm. Uh, I had the computer set up to do it on, but I'm just going to do it on my phone. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easier for me to do it on the phone. Yeah. Hello. Chris Hollow say, I'm working as we speak, can't interact today, so I'm just going to listen. Happy 6th trade day. What's up, baby? Uh-huh. Mm. It's all good if you just listen. You still here, so it's all good. Mr. 160 say, and what they do, G, you know what they do. They hate it. What the police always do. Huh? They hate it. Huh? They hate it. But that don't matter. That don't matter. Y'all hit them like buttons coming in, man. You know what I'm saying? I like to get my like. I like to, get my likes. Honestly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm. So how was y'all Sunday out there today, man? I know my Saturday and my Sunday was good. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to this week. I'm really looking forward. Really looking forward to this week, baby. For real. I got some things, baby. I got some things to do this week. You know? And my cousin, he told me he know what's wrong with the motor on the tray. And he know how to fix it. That's all good. If he do know how to fix it, because I already ordered another one anyway. You know what I'm saying? A crate 350. So hey, if he can fix it, I just roll it, but I'm still putting that crate 350 up in there. You know what I'm saying? Without a doubt. Still putting it up in there. Casserole 42 say, what's up, G? And the riders. Just got through Buff and Iron now. I'm drinking water and watching G. Hey, I hope it's that good alkaline. Because I keep me some. Mm. Ah, well, that good ice cold water ain't no joke. Freddie Huff say, all right, we in this BI. You should, yeah. We in this BI for real. Yeah. Yeah, I also been practicing on my cursing because I really do gotta knock it off, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know, so y'all be patient with me because I'm trying to knock it off. Paul, Paulie, I'm gonna just call you Paulie. I don't know nothing about the rest, homie. Paulie say, "What's up, Grip? Hope you well. All love, Paulie from the Bronx, New York City." Okay, Paulie, what's going on with your homeboy? Chris Hollow say, "It's effing hot." Say it's effing hot. I'm drinking gallons of H2O. That's good. That's good for you. Freddie Up said, "Yeah, I'm horrible with the cursing. LOL. Don't feel bad." Well, yeah, I'm finna tame this tongue. Like they say in the Bible, tame that tongue. I'm finna tame this tongue. Can't no tongue all work. G, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna tame this tongue. Huh? Hello. And it's a good thing. Ooh, AJ Butler say checking in from OG Kansas. What's up, Freddie? What's up, AJ? Huh? Shout out to OG Kansas. He say checking in, OG from Kansas. Shout out to Kansas, baby. Candy Man Morales say, yo, Unc, thanks for the advice. You know what I'm saying? The other night on the phone. Love 1000. That's right, baby. AJ Butler say he at work. Hey, you don't work, you don't work, you don't eat. That's definitely how it's gonna go on around this BI. You don't work, you don't eat. Yeah. Gotta get that job in. Y'all hit them like buttons coming in, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me okay. Hey, this StreamYard is something else. You gotta be careful. You tap the wrong button. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be off of this BI. Ballgame say, what's the topic, G? Shit, I was gonna let you and B-Ratt make up the topic, you know what I'm saying? But if you want to make up the topic, if you want me to make up the topic, I will. What's going on? AJ Butler say California G Riders, much love. Conrad Maceo say, what up? My main. What's up, man? That's right. Michelle, my belle. What's up, Michelle? How you doing? Huh? That's right. Mm. Yeah, we gonna go on and damn. Oh man, I be fucking up ball game. Oh, I be man. Claudette, what's up? Man, hey, ball game, I just forgot to write y'all damn phone numbers down, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. Oh, I forgot to write y'all phone numbers down so I can hit y'all. Let me grab a pencil. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hmm. Just finished cleaning. That's all good. Oh, hey, y'all hold on. I ain't going nowhere. I'm just in click over and get these phone numbers real quick. I forgot to write them down before I logged in. Okay, y'all hold up. Hello, your boy's back. Your boy's back, baby. Fabergé topic should be from the Black Panthers to poems and Jerry's and how the culture changed after the 60s. Huh? That's what it should be, homie. Okay, I'm in the ball game. I'm gonna bring y'all up in here, man. So we gonna see what it do. Uh, uh, hey, let's go. I got y'all already sent y'all the invites, baby. All y'all gotta do is bite. I threw the hook out there. I don't know how to put the link in the chat. I just know how to send it to your phone. Caleb, where you at? Where Caleb at, man? Michelle, do you know how to put the link in the chat from the StreamYard? Perry Jackson say, what's up, gangster and the G Riders? Huh? Gee, how was the trade day? It wasn't as good as it should have been because they wouldn't let us do what we wanted to do with that, but it turned out okay. Gregory Sadler say Olive Branch, Mississippi, checking in. Olive Branch, Mississippi. That's a cold name, man. Gregory Sadler say salute to a real OG. Thank you, homie. And you got Caleb number of Michelle? Because I know Caleb know how to do it. But look, all you gotta do is click on to it. You should be able to just click on to it, ball game. Well, shit, I don't even know how to send it to your phone. Oh, okay. I try. Let me see. I try. Yeah. Hey, Michelle, I just sent it to you. I just sent it to you. See if you can put it on the screen. Okay, I got one invite. Let me see. Yes. Okay, there you go, ball game. There you go, homeboy. What's
What's up,
happening?
my brother?
Hey, you gotta call up B-Ratt and see if he got it. See if he can get in. I sent it to him.
Yeah, he probably B-Ratt. He might be. I was trying to let me see something because I was trying to do it from my laptop because I don't like holding this damn phone, but I got something to hold. I got something to hold it.
Yeah, I just got my I just got my phone leaning against the computer.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but how you doing, my brother? Man, it's
Oh
good to see.
man,
It's good to see your face, man.
I'm man blessed by the best and praying for the rest, baby.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Uh,
rather get up in here, man. I would probably have to call him from the other phone because let me see something. Hold on for a minute.
Okay, I think Michelle just put it. She just put it up on the screen.
Michelle said what?
I say Michelle just put it on the screen. It's on the link now.
I'm trying to see the comments. Hold on for a minute.
Yeah, at the bottom of the comment, she just put it up. Baby E say gangster tapping into this G Rider's original content. Glad you were still able to pull off 6 straight A in the heat of the hub. Oh yeah, baby. You know, if all else fails, baby, I'm going back home. I'm taking it to the hood, baby. And you know, and that's what your boy did, man. Yeah. Slick's ABD show. What's up, Michelle? What's up, Slick? Yeah, it's up there on stream, Lord. So hopefully B-Ratt can just go and click on it. So what's going on with y'all out there, man? Yeah, I got a topic. I just came up with a topic for my people. Chris Hollow say, how was Bam's meeting on Friday? On Friday, his phone died mid-meetings. The meeting went good, man. I don't know why the hell he didn't come there with a charged phone. Because the meeting went good. That was some good content. Big John, what's up, Big John? Big John said had a blast yesterday. Yo, little big broken barbecue his ass off. Yeah, Big John came out and hung out with us for a minute. Marcus 118 say, what's cracking, big homie? Salute to all the real riders and the rest of the chat. Okay, I got somebody trying to come up in here. Let me see who it is. Ballgame, you already in. Ballgame, you already in here.
Yeah, I'm here. What's happening, man? Can y'all hear me?
I mean, we can hear you loud and clear. You loud as hell.
Well, yeah, but it took a second to clear through a couple of things on StreamYard because I think it's because my first time being on your platform on StreamYard,
Yeah.
it took me through a bullshit questionnaire, but it's all good. Check this out, man. To all the G riders out there, how y'all doing, man? Much respect, man. Thank you, G, for having me on.
Oh
Much
man,
respect, man.
yeah, it's a pleasure. It's my pleasure, homeboy, without a doubt.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay,
Uh,
I think this might be him right here. Let me see.
that rat
Okay,
trying to come in.
here we coming in right now.
Yeah, bring him in. Rat is
What's
another
happening?
shark. Rat is real shark. There you go. There you go.
What's up, baby? What's going down?
What it do? What it do? G, what's up,
Oh
Ballgame? What's happening with
man,
it?
hey, I'm just blessed to be on here with two real ones, homie. The world
That's
is
right.
so
That's
fake
right.
and full. The world is so fake and full of phonies, man. Hey, when you get a real one, you better hold on.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. That's real talk, though. That's real talk.
Shit,
Yeah,
what
that's real.
y'all do? Y'all got a topic y'all want to talk about, or do I got to bring one up? Because I will.
No, hold on. No. We gonna bring the topic. What you thinking, Rat? You know what I mean? Mr. Greg Sadler, how you doing, homie? Much respect. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you.
And
Marcus 118, thank you, my brother. Much respect for you as well. You and your family, homie.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, shit, what y'all want? Man, we can talk about anything. Let's talk about low riders, any goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
Shit,
so
let's
I
talk
really,
about it all, man.
I really want to talk about something real, like our people.
Well, let's do that.
Well, you
then.
know what? Well,
We
look.
running
Let's
weeks to do that.
Yeah, we that that's far overdue. But my thing is, this is one thing that I want to talk about, man. Is that I want to talk about loyalty. I want to talk
Okay.
about
Hello.
I, I want to talk about loyalty. I want to talk about us as black men
Yeah.
learning how to control our emotions
Yeah.
and thinking about and think before we say shit.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? I want to talk about, us as brothers dealing with our anger issues, with the PTSD that we done been through with this gang banging bullshit.
Right.
Okay. Let's start somewhere. Okay. Let's set it off. Let's
Set it
start,
off.
and we can just go down the list. You know what I'm saying?
Salute, baby. E,
Well,
salute, homie. Appreciate you.
Oh, well, for sure,
yeah,
little
yeah.
boy.
Yes. So yeah, and much respect G, let me just get this off my chest. Much respect to the brothers and sisters out of Inglewood. We just lost Big Y.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So much respect to all the brothers and sisters, much respect to all the brothers and sisters in Compton, much respect to all the brothers and sisters out of Watts, much respect to all the brothers and sisters here in the 619, much respect to all the brothers and sisters in LA and across the greater side of the west side of California, man. Much respect to all y'all.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just want to send out my condolences, you know what I'm saying, to Big Wise family, without a doubt.
Right.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Big White, good solid dude, man. Good
Yeah.
solid brother. You know what I'm saying? A real one,
A
man.
real one. And then and
You can
it
hear it
brings
in
us
his
to our
lyrics. You can hear it in
yeah,
his
it
lyrics.
brings us
You know
to
what I'm saying?
it brings Oh, go ahead, Red. I
No, I
apologize.
was
Go
just
ahead.
saying he was a real one. You can hear it in his lyrics. If you listen to his
Yeah.
lyrics, you know what I'm saying? You can hear it in his lyrics. He was a real one, homie. You know what I'm saying? A real solid cat. You know, lost
Yeah,
a
well,
good
I had the pleasure of meeting Big Y because he messed with a couple of brothers down, a lot of the brothers down here in the 619. You know what I mean? And so I had the pleasure of meeting him face to face, man. Not only was the brother sharp, not only was he solid, but the brother was very articulate with his words, and
Hey,
he was very calculating with the way that he moved. And one thing that I also respect about Big Y was that the brother was real. The brother was real reserved as well, and he just didn't let anybody into his circles. You dig what I'm saying?
yeah, I had I had the pleasure of meeting him in San Diego myself. I was down there, me and Nate from Ludus was down there, doing all the gang thing. This was like, I think like 4 or 5 years ago. And somehow he was hooked up with Nate's people, and that's how I met him.
Oh yeah.
So the brother had real strong ties here in the 619. But let's get to the subject, man. The thing is, I like to talk about loyalty. I think that you got a lot of, like you said earlier, G. It's very hard to come by brothers and sisters who are like-minded as yourself, as ourselves, and and how we conduct ourselves nowadays, and how we run our lives, how we protect our families, and you know what I mean, how we how we kind of bring people into our particular circles and so forth. Because I'm very careful with who I talk to. I'm very careful about some of the things that I say to people. And for me right now, I'm starting to see that bullshit is starting to out Trump loyalty.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
for
dig what I'm
sure. But a lot of people, let me see, for one, man, a lot of people don't know or understand what loyalty is, homie. You know what I'm saying? It's just like if you my homeboy, say you my homeboy, you from the same hood, you know what I'm saying? And we've been rocking forever or whatever, or we at least we've been knowing each other forever. You know what I'm saying? Even if you was on with kicking it with other homies and I was kicking it with these, we still homies all regardless. I don't care. Every hood got different little crews. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we all Santana. At the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So especially if I didn't mess with you, homie. You can't, that's just like a ball game. We just met, homie. And I got a lot of love and respect for you, homie. Can't nobody come to me telling me about ball game. I'm gonna be like, wait a minute. No, homie, if you got something to say, tell him. You know what I'm saying? Either I call him right now and you can tell him. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't finna get caught up in all this little bullshit. Plus, I don't like that no way, homie. And if you my homeboy, homie, you ain't even got no business dealing with fools that you know that, you know what I'm saying, I don't get along with, especially if they fools that you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if it's a fool that you done just met, why is you talking to him? Why is you messing with him, homie?
Yeah, why you linking up with him? Yeah.
Exactly. Especially if you know we don't get along. You know what I'm saying? Why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot that got to go with this loyalty, man. It's just, I'm cut from a different cloth, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know that that's the reason why I brought the topic up, because it's so vast, it's so broad, and we're gonna have our little different. Some people see things a little bit differently, but I think the trio on here right now, from talking to Rat on a regular basis, talking to you Gangster from time to time, we all cut from that same cloth that you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? We have the similar ideologies, and we have the same belief systems. So us three do. But you're going to still have those out here that's watching us talk about this particular topic and what so forth. They're going to have their belief systems and how they get down too. One thing that I'm starting to learn is that I don't trip off motherfuckers who are not like-minded like me. I still believe in that birds of a feather flock together concept. This motherfucker ain't rocking with what I'm rocking with, then fuck him. And just to clarify, Gangster, you and I have been knowing each other for 2 years, homie.
Yeah, that's real talk though. You know what I'm saying? That loyalty is everything, man. You know what I'm saying? I come from a small neighborhood in Inglewood. We probably about 35, 40 strong. There ain't a lot of people. So you know what I'm saying? Loyalty was everything. And the ones that wasn't loyal, there's some people I don't fuck with today. I ain't fuck with in over 30 years. Motherfuckers ain't right. You ain't right. I can't fuck with you.
You ain't right. Real talk. Yeah.
You ain't right. You ain't right, man.
Yeah, see, to me, homie, loyalty is everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm somebody, man, I'm the same. Look, man, as far as the G code, the street code, or whatever you want to call it, and loyalty, trust, and respect, all that, homie, man, I've been living by that, man, since I was like 11. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't gonna never change for me, no matter what. If I'm on the internet or no matter what I'm doing, homie, that right there, that can't change for me, homie, under no circumstances.
Yeah, that's real talk though.
And I understand that. Me and Rat, we was talking about something yesterday. You know what I mean? And we was talking about, the concept of snitching, man, and how, snitching is snitching, whether you snitching on your homeboy, the topic was brought up, well, if you had a chance to snitch on a police officer to fuck him over, would you do it or not? I grappled with the with that particular topic, and I was like, well, snitching is snitching, but Rat really went on one. Rat was like, I don't give a fuck who it is, I'm not doing it.
We wasn't brought up like that. We wasn't brought up.
We wasn't brought up like that, and it's the same thing.
I don't see how you could even fix yourself to even think about snitching if you wasn't brought up like that from day one. If you wasn't brought up like that, right? So you don't be a tattletale. You know what I'm saying? So you already knew what time it was from day one. So
yeah, and I brought up that particular point to say that it's the same thing with loyalty. There's still some brothers that I grew up with in my neighborhood that I just don't see eye to eye with. I done literally outgrew the motherfucking friendship. I mean, not the friendship. I outgrew the banging side, the relationship, and I come to realize that all these years, this brother has been my homeboy. He been my friend, and he and a couple of them is still my friends. But at the same time, I done outgrown the relationship because now that I don't fuck with that gang banging bullshit and everything else and all the activities associated with it, I don't have nothing in common with this motherfucker.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But I still believe. Let me just get this point out and then keep your thought, G. But I still believe in a certain amount of loyalty that I still have to him because of what we've been through over the last 45 years. I believe in that loyalty. I might not fuck with him, but one thing I'm not going to do, I'm not going to slap him on the back of the neck or kick him when he's down. I'm not going to do that, man. You dig what I'm saying? And when it comes to these neighborhoods, I'm not going to do that to you, G, because we've only been knowing each other for 2 years. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. But I still have a loyalty to our friendship. I wouldn't do it to B-Ratt.
Yeah, see, you saying the same thing that I was trying to say. Even though we might go through certain things, you know what I'm saying, we ain't on the same level. I'm doing something different. You know what I'm saying? The loyalty is still there, regardless. Even if I don't like you, you know what I'm saying. And the loyalty ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Whether we friends or we still kicking it, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just something that held in my heart. You know what I'm saying? Because, people change and people go different directions. Right. And what I was going to say to you, Ballgame, is that, you know what I'm saying? That's their problem, you know what I'm saying? Because they still stuck in the hood. You know what I'm saying? But even if you stuck in the hood, homie, you should be able to think. You know what I'm saying? It's just like me. If I'm still in the hood or whatever, and my homie don't want to do this no more, man, go live your life, homie. I'm all down for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna try to hold you down where I'm at. If you got something big and better that you want to do, man, I applaud you. Go ahead and do that, man. Even in the thick of it, homie. Even when I was in the thick of banging, homie. If a homie chose that he wanted to do something else, man, I ain't finna trip. Homie, go do your thing, man.
Right.
That's how it's supposed to be. Cause see, we different from the the Hispanics. They can't do it like we do it. Right, we can choose to walk away whenever we want to, for real.
Right.
But they can't do that.
Right. Yeah, that's real talk. They can't do that. Yeah, that's real.
Hey, I'm looking at this brother Milk in the comments. He's saying, "What's your thoughts on 50-50 yard?" That's a different topic, homie. We talking about loyalty. You dig what I'm saying? And we talking about some other shit. We're not talking about this prison shit tonight.
We can get on that later. You know what I'm saying? But you don't even know why somebody would ask that, because for any real motherfucker, you ain't got to ask that.
Yeah, you ain't got to ask that.
A real motherfucker, you already know that.
I was about to say, some of us already know that question.
Yeah, we already know the answer to that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, but another thing, man, I think, there's one thing that we lacking too, man, in the community, man. is that we as brothers, man, you know, we've dealt with a lot of trauma in our lives. B-Ratt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Riders out there, some of y'all in the chat. I know some of you guys have a similar. Some of y'all in the chat, some of you guys have a similar story, like all three of us do. You dig what I'm saying? And the problem is, right now, I think that a lot of us right now in the communities, we not dealing with our trauma, homie.
Yo, yeah, but see, this is the thing, though. We don't know we got it. Because I didn't know, I didn't realize I had trauma, homie, until I was 39 and laying up in MDC, you know what I'm saying, fighting for my life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, we actually don't know that we have trauma, homie. And that's real. We just,
well, you know what? But the narrative, the information is out there, big bro.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The information.
You know why we don't know though? You know what I'm saying? We was built like that to be strong.
Yeah.
We was built to be strong. Period. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker ain't looking at no side like that. Like I'm having problems with this. I done been through a whole lot, nigga. Like fuck that.
Just push on, push forward. Yeah, that's how. You real about that. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way we was built. You know what I'm saying? To just keep pushing forward. You know, that's why you wonder why. You know what I'm saying? You will have a brother just going in and out of jail, because he ain't dealt with it. He don't know he got trauma. You know what I'm saying? He haven't dealt with it. But I guarantee you, once he deal with it, his life will change.
Yeah, that's real talk.
And it will, because but you still got there's gonna always be that but in between what we're talking about, because you're gonna still have some people that don't necessarily think or believe that they need help or that they can deal with the shit on their own. You dig what I'm saying? Whatever that may mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And read the chat. There's some people chatting in, man. You got to read the chat, because a lot of good statements is coming in, man.
Baby, he say, Ballgame, B-Ratt and Gangster for this important content. Here, thank y'all for taking time out of y'all day. James Cass says, representing the blackness, staying calm and strong, my brother. Chris Hollow say, is this going to segue into the snitching epidemic? We ain't on that tonight. James Cash, Biggs, okay. Pharaoh, what's up? Let me see. Let me see. Brian Moyer say, there's always that one that want to get ignorant and jeopardize another one's freedom of life.
That's real talk. That's real talk.
Yeah, that is. So you know, again, shout out to all the G Riders out in the chat, man. Y'all keep your questions coming, man, because we're gonna be on here for a little while, because we got a lot to talk. So back to the trauma thing. I think that's something, man. One of the things that I like to do to some of the young brothers that I still have access to in my neighborhood and in all the neighborhoods here in San Diego, because you know, because people know me out here in the 619, they know where my heart is at. So I'm able to navigate into I'm able to navigate into neighborhoods that most people ain't able to just navigate in.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? So I can go and talk to other people, and I have access at G's and other neighborhoods, and I talk to the big homies and to some of the brothers my age. I'm really first generation 5'9" Brimson Central City gangsters out here in San Diego. But my older homeboy started the conversation, and G, you and I are kind of like on the same page. I was there, I just wasn't there for the conversation.
Yeah.
And one thing that I like to do with the young brothers here, the Keyways and the Damus, is I like to feed them this information that we're talking about. I'm trying to give them something of substance, So after I'm finished talking to them and mentoring them, they leave and they're going home with something to think about.
Yeah.
You did what I'm saying? When I talk to these young brothers, I ask them, well, what have you been dealing with? What's going on? Have you been dealing with depression? Do you have what thoughts are you having? How is your relationship at home with your parents? If you don't, there's certain, right now, there's so many different, I've learned so much over the past 7 years that I apply these soft skills. You dig what I'm saying? When I'm talking to the neighborhood, man. And a lot of these young brothers, man, and a lot of brothers my age, you dig what I'm saying? They respect it as I respect how they get down. My thing is right now, Gangster B-Ratt, I'm loyal to trying to help these communities heal across the nation.
You know what I'm saying? Because, for me, you be in and out on my podcast. My main goal, homie, is bringing our people together as one. You know what I'm saying? Because I promise you, I tell you this, homie, that we, since we got off the boat, it's been designed, to divide, to keep that division between us, homie. If we could ever bring that division, if we could ever erase that division, and come together as one, homie, we wouldn't change America. We'd change the whole world, man.
Right.
Well,
let me ask B-Ratt a question, interjecting on what G just said. What do you think about that? How do we get there? How do we do that? Because that's a very important point that G just made.
Yeah, man. We got to start with the youngest to the youngest, though. You know what I'm saying? Some of these dudes is hard-headed, man. They ain't even listening to what the fuck you talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's in one ear and out the other. So, you know what I'm saying? We got to start with these babies, man. You know what I'm saying?
What I do, the way I look at it is like, at the end of the day, when we talking about the neighborhood stuff, ain't nobody bigger than the program.
Right.
Yeah,
nobody.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so what we do in my hood, my little homies, they all respect us anyway. Because we ain't tolerated. But what we do is, you know what I'm saying? One individual can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you the toughest dude on the block. One person ain't gonna be able to do nothing, homie. What we do, the OGs and the OBGs and the BGs or whatever, we'll get together as a unit and be like, homie, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because when you come to them as a unit, they know you ain't playing and they know you got back up. Because it's like, man, all the while, this just the way I feel. I know all of y'all gonna feel the same way. All the work that you done put in and sacrifices you done made for your neighborhood, how this little young cat that really don't even live over here, that's coming over here, and he think he can run something and put the other youngsters against us. That ain't gonna work. Well, that ain't gonna work, homie. So we gonna getting rid of you, partner, immediately. You know what I'm saying? It amazes me, homie, that I sit back, homie, and I look at some of these dudes I've been knowing my whole life, man, and they supposed to be gangsters and they, supposed to be hitters from their hood, and the man used to be the man in their hood, and man, they act like they scared of these youngsters, man. You hide you not who you say. The whole while I feel like now you was pretending.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just my feeling on it,
And
that's real talk.
That is, and the thing is, but I would encourage anybody, you know what I'm saying, to really think about, you know what I'm saying, what they going through, address the issues that they have as an individual. You understand what I'm saying? And what happens is, I think right now, especially that we're older, we're in the third quarter of what I call the third quarter of our lives, is that, we know what we have to do to at least give back to our community, but we also know what we have to do to get ourselves together mentally. We got to kick the egos. We got to kick the egos and all that old bullshit. We got the pride. We got to leave all that shit in the past. and move on and put ourselves in a position where we can put back together our mental health, man. That's very important.
Right. See, that's another thing that I really be tripping off of. Look, I know, homie, people act like slavery don't have nothing to do with this, but slavery got something to do with everything. You know what I'm saying? But I look at it like this: even though slavery got a lot to do with everything, at some point in time, you still got to take responsibility for your fucking self, homie. You know what I'm saying? I could be going around hollering about, oh, we know what they did to us, and we know that's why. But at some point in time, you got your own brain. You got to be able to think and be like, man, this shit is wrong, or you know what I'm saying? Woo-woo. You just can't keep walking around like a sheep, you know what I'm saying, or like a robot. You know, we know what they did to us. They know what they did to us. That should be even more reason why that we stand up and stick together. Because of what they did to us.
But look, in order for us to stick together, man, we have to learn how to deal, you understand what I'm saying, with our emotions and our anger issues. Because soon as somebody pisses off, the first thing we want to do, all that what you just said, G, it goes out the door. The first thing, soon as somebody piss you off, the first thing you want to do is stab the shit out of them, shoot them in their fucking face, or catch your heads up. For me, it's to catch the heads. For me, it's backwards. For me, I want to catch the heads up, and then the next motherfucker gonna choose what we do next.
Yeah, but see, I look at it like we can do both. You know what I'm saying?
I've gotten out that mentality of wanting to kill and hurt another brother. You speak on it all the time. You say that, you know, I vow not to do this, but I do as well. And I'd rather get down with you than shoot you or kill you. Yeah. And again, I ain't trying to do the rest of my life in prison. You understand what I'm saying? Just because I couldn't deal with something, just because I couldn't manage my emotional intelligence.
Look at this comment, man. He say, y'all need to call on some Pyrus and Bloods and get them on these conversations.
Y'all need to call on some Pyrus. You don't know, huh?
Damn.
Oh my goodness. I guess he thinks it's all Crips on here, man.
We all Santanas on this motherfucker.
Hey, Mr. Return, we hear you though, homie.
Hey, homie, we hear you, but you need to do a little investigating before you talk, homie. Just a little bit.
Oh, that was funny right there, man. Yeah, Marcus 118. Yeah, it does come with maturity, homie. Go ahead.
Look at this here, man. We all know what Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, Medgar Evers, we know what they did, homie. But see, they did what they had to do to get us to where we is, homie. You know, the struggle ain't over. The civil rights, none of the stuff over, homie. Somebody has to step up because it's like this. They made it to where we ain't gonna get bit by dogs. We ain't gonna get shot by the water hoses. We ain't gonna get thrown in jail for marching. We ain't gonna get killed. They made it to where all that stuff that was used to try to prevent us from getting our rights, that's out the window, man. Only thing we got to do today, homie, is come together as one. That's it. If we can come together, if we can come together as one, I know it's gonna be rough. You know what I'm saying? I know it ain't no easy task on me, but I'm just saying it's easy for me because this how I think. I love all my brothers and sisters. I don't care where you're from, and I don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at it like all we got to do, homie, is come together, and we're gonna change the whole fucking world, homie. The whole world.
Yes, but
it's got to be done. If it ain't done, nigga, we done.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
But I want to interject on what G said earlier is that, you know, we got the Medgar Evers, you know, the Martin Luther Kings and Malcolms, all them, and a host of other grassroots people that we don't even know about. One thing that I like to do is read. There's a whole lot of names that was down with that civil rights thing. And you know what's so crazy, B-Ratt and G-Riders, all of you guys in the chat, is that them brothers and sisters did. They died for us. You say they died for us so that we don't have to deal with the water hoses getting killed, getting bit by dogs, but we still getting killed. We still getting bit by dogs. You dig what I'm saying? We still out here acting a fucking ass, G. You dig what I'm saying? And it started, and it started with the gang banging shit, man. Them brothers and sisters died, you understand what I'm saying, to put us in a position of where we can have better lives. And what the fuck did we do as a people? We started gang banging. We started dope slinging. We started, we did everything in contradiction.
But you know why we did that? We did that, you know what I'm saying? Because we ain't know no better, huh?
I understand. No, I feel you. I understand. I understand that. But
look, if somebody would have followed up behind Martin, you know what I'm saying, in the movement, you know, when Martin got killed, homie, didn't nobody really, Jesse Jackson them didn't have the balls. You know what I'm saying? Didn't nobody stand up, you know what I'm saying, behind him, you know what I'm saying, and be like, well, we're going to keep on pushing, and this how we're going to push it now. You know, all they did is started the NAACP, and they say white people started that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not for sure, but that's what they say. But at the end of the day, the NAACP, they didn't push the way they're supposed to push. They didn't go in every community the way they're supposed to, homie. They dropped the ball. All they was doing was waiting around, waiting for lawsuits. That's it. Waiting for lawsuits, man.
That's a good point. Oh, I see. Okay, we got the hood post, man. He say every man is responsible for his own disposition. We fashion our lives with our own. It's supposed to be OUR, our own two hands, and that he's right about that. The thing is, but I'm gonna address the hood postman. But at the same time, G make a good point. B-Ratt make a good point. We have to be armed with the information. You understand what I'm saying? In order for us to make change, man.
Yeah,
period.
We gotta have them.
If we're ignorant, G, I apologize. It's your platform. I'm just on. My thought out. No disrespect to you, big homie. But if we first of all, if we deal with the reality of what we're dealing with, right, you dig what I'm saying, and come to those particular conclusions, and if we start dealing, I'm gonna bring it back full-fledged of what we've been talking about. If we continue to deal with the trauma that we suffered, and then we start recognizing that the way that we did shit back in the days just did not work. All it did was fuck up our communities. You dig what I'm saying? And everything went backwards. Once we realize that, then we can start formatting and deleting. Somebody said deleting these files. Who said that? Somebody said, it was my homeboy Dookie Stick from West Coast Crip yesterday. He said in order for him to change, he had to delete the files out of his head from the past. Right. Like a computer, you delete the files. You delete the shit that you went through back in the days, keeping a little bit of it just to keep you still keep your head on the swivel. But you delete the files and you reprogram your thinking, man. What you do is you insert a new fucking flash drive, man.
The thing is, though, once they killed Martin Luther King, homie, they're scared the shit out of all the rest of them. Whether that's why they didn't push it like they push it. They figure, okay, they killed Martin, they damn sure gonna kill me. You know what I'm saying?
They did. They didn't get scared. They didn't get scared when Martin Luther King got killed. They start riding harder.
I'm not talking about the people in the street. I'm talking about the ones that's supposed to have been our leaders. They were supposed to keep pushing it. They was, supposed to keep everything on the forefront. Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, all them dudes, they ain't do nothing after Martin did that, after Martin passed, as far as trying to further us forward, take us forward.
Oh, you know what they did this right here. They backed up.
They used the platform. They used the platform to do whatever they could do to make sure they got money, to make sure the day was all right. They used that what they had with Martin, you know what I'm saying, to take advantage of it, homie. They didn't nobody step up and be like, oh, you ain't hear nobody step up after Martin got killed. Like, we moving forward. Let's keep on, man. All the marches stopped after everybody rioted and went off and all that. All the marches stopped. Everything stopped. And the NAACP, all they basically did is sit back and waited for lawsuits.
That's real.
You know? But like I'm
Yeah,
saying, homie, it ain't done. It ain't done, homie. It's up, homie. It's up to us, homie. Who gonna do it if we don't do it? You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
hold on. Well, let me say this. Well, the thing is, we're doing it, G.
Oh,
You
yeah,
dig what I'm saying?
talking about it right now. We doing
with these platforms.
Yeah, we're doing it, but we need the masses, homie, though. They know what I'm saying? We can't do without, like I say, numbers power. Numbers is power. We can sit here and talk about this all for 4 or 5 days, and everything we say is right on point, and everybody love it, and everybody agree with it. But if we don't come together and push forward, you know, ain't nothing gonna change.
But look, man. But look, G. Look, B-Ratt. Look, G Riders in the chat. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of us that's doing it, man. You dig what I'm saying? And we're working on that. And the thing is, I still think from California across the nation, I'ma always bring up the grassroots organizations because you got a lot of brothers and sisters out there pushing the line, pushing the narrative. Look at this punk motherfucker DeSantis in Florida. He's steadily pushing the line on trying to cancel the woke. Motherfucker, you ain't gonna, I'm not no liberal because I don't fuck with them either. But at the same time, you know, you got these white folks now that are vested in taking our voice away.
Exactly.
Because they're starting to see how dangerous it is now that we're ascertaining the information and we're passing it on, you understand me, to our constituents, which is our people, man.
But see, look at the fool in Texas. He's trying to take the word slavery out of the school books. You know what I'm saying? You trying to rewrite history. He can do
that. You know a movement I want to start? Since they starting this woke, they don't want their kids being taught about slavery. I don't want my kids being taught about, my grandkids, I don't have none yet, but I don't want them being taught about punk ass George Washington or that bitch ass Lincoln. I don't want my kids talk. I don't want you motherfucking teaching my kids about a so-called civil motherfucking war here in this country that was supposed to have set the fucking slaves free. That's the reason I don't want my kids taught about that, because all that shit was a motherfucking lie. Because that's all.
And they couldn't have won the Civil War without us.
Right.
Without us.
You know what I'm saying? They couldn't have won it without us.
You know what? Let me tell you something. For a long time, I've been into the bullshit masses of everybody hating Donald Trump. He's a racist. He ain't this. He's this. And man, check this out, man. After studying this pink motherfucker, this orange motherfucker, I think, man, I like how he is as a businessman and how he wants to govern this motherfucking country and get some fucking money. These liberals, man, we sitting up here, you know, with the Civil War and this woke ideology and all this bullshit. You dig what I'm saying? President Obama, I love him to death, him and his wife and his family. I'm so appreciative of the brother being the first black president, but you know, so many things that he could have did that he didn't do that we're still suffering from right now. I don't want to criticize but I'm not trying to be hard on Obama.
Listen, homie, a strike. You got to call a strike a strike. He is more busy with the LGBT community and the Hispanics. That's all he spent his time on, homie. He was more busy trying to make sure they was all right than making sure his own people was all right. See, Trump stepped in the White House saying, "I don't give a damn. We gonna do this. Let me sign this. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, Obama, I'll give you a pass for the first one. Because I know the second one, you know, you can't run no more. So I
still
thought,
want to get.
you know, I'm thinking
No,
on the second one. I'm thinking on the second one, he gonna come in there and do something for us. Knock it off.
Ain't gonna
yeah,
happen. He was too scared. He was too scared to make a move. Too scared.
he was too
Exactly.
scared. He was too scared to make a move. But it still goes back to my original point that I wanted to get to, is that we still have a dominant voice in our communities. B-Ratt, Riders, people like us, man. We have a voice in our communities, man, and we have to be responsible how we use that voice, apply that voice. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what's so forth. So I still don't think. I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking from here on out until the day that the Lord called me home, man, is that right now we as black men are more responsible for our neighborhoods than any other entity on this earth, man. Fuck these pink toes, all this other bullshit, the responsibility and all the bullshit that's been going on in our communities, man, from here all the way to fucking New York, the boroughs of New York, down in Miami, Houston, Texas, and all these other places, man, San Diego, LA, Compton, Watts. We are responsible for the majority of it, and right now we have to be the voice to go out there and condemn all the bullshit that's been going on in our communities, and we have to step up and be better fathers and better husbands to our wives and to our women, man. God damn it.
You know,
That's one thing I love about this internet, man. You know what I'm saying? We can touch 1 billion people on this internet talking the real shit. You know what I'm saying? On this internet, man.
You said, you know, it's like, you know, we like you said, we're not the only ones doing this work, homie. It's people all around this country doing this work, homie. But what we need to do, everybody need to be clicked in together, homie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For real, that's on. Like just imagine if all the organizations clicked in together, how much power there's gonna be if we come together, man, and we start pushing the same agenda. You know what I'm saying? You know how big that could be.
One of y'all want to hit this? One of y'all want to hit this?
No, I don't smoke.
Go ahead, dog. I got the bowl, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, do your thing, man.
Yeah, but I'm just saying we got to figure out a way, homie, to bring us all together. At least we can at least have some kind of forum where we can be able to talk. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, we not by ourselves in this, homie. There's people out here doing this work. You know what I'm saying? We just all scattered all over everywhere. But if we can come together, you know what I'm saying, and have all the same individual organizations, but still be a part of one big one, man, come on, man. Ain't no telling who can take it. Ain't no telling.
Now on the flip side of that, now if we got beef with somebody, if we got beef with one another, this is a question for both of y'all, and this is a question for everybody in the chat as well. How do we get past our beefs? How do we get past, you did what I'm saying? How do we come together and solve our problems without getting upset, without getting angry, and without, you know, how do we do that, G? How do we do that, B-Ratt?
For me, homie, it's like 95% of all everything that go down really could be talked out. You know what I'm saying? Person really just gotta. You just can't catch them in the heat of the moment. Right. You know what I'm saying? If you can get them, get them to calm down, or they can calm down, and you can pull them together. Man, I guarantee you it can be talked out, homie. It's just at the heat of the moment, you just own one, homie. You know, we all know about that heat of the moment thing. You know, but man, I swear I don't see too much. It can't be, you know what I'm saying, unless it's molesting a child, or baby rape, or raping a woman. So, you know, but I'm just saying, or do you kill somebody? But if other than that, homie, I know it can be talked out. You know what I'm saying? With the right people there, you know what I'm saying? With the right people there to be in the middle of it, I know it can be talked out, man.
Yeah, I'm with G on that, man. The communication is the key, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta communicate, dog. We gotta communicate. That's the thing right now. Ain't no communication. You know what I'm saying? Nobody You got certain people over here talking, certain people, ain't nobody bringing it all together. We got to bring it together. You know what I'm saying? We don't bring it together, we going to lose.
Yeah, you got to be able to communicate.
Yeah, we got to be able to communicate. Everybody, man. That's real.
And you know what? And my thing is, when it comes to us as brothers and sisters, just for everybody in the chat, we have to learn how to deal with our anger issues, you guys. You dig what I'm saying? We have to learn how to, you know, the first thing that we do, and this is one thing that's going on with these youngsters who are still banging right now. These motherfuckers, they impulsive bangers, and that's what makes them dangerous. You dig what I'm saying? Because they don't know how to control their emotions, because they don't know how they feel. The only emotion that they understand is anger. And when they get pissed off, half of these little skinny jean wearing motherfuckers is got a pistol packed in the back pocket of their jeans that's bigger than them, and will pull that motherfucker out and blow your noodles out.
But you know, at the end of the day, homie, yeah, we ain't had the tight jeans on. You know what I'm saying? But we got to understand that we went through that too. You know what I'm saying? You know, we had them anger problems, because I know when I was getting back, I know it up. Because I was like, nigga, I was like it's Santana or nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I felt. You know what I'm saying? When I was coming up, and all these youngsters, they feel the same way. But that's why we got to be able to pull up on them and sit down and holler at them and try to give them some game, man, and open up some vocational centers where they can get in there and start. Because if you got a good job and you got a good woman at home, you ain't got too much time for hanging out, homie. You know what I'm saying? We got to, for real, what we got to do, homie, we got to reteach the family structure, homie. Because I know when I was coming up, man, hey, man, moms cooked dinner at a certain time every day, and she wanted the family to be sitting down at that table eating. Ain't no, I eat later when I come home. And no, you better have your ass here at this table. You know, and that's real. But the family structure. But see, what people fail to realize, homie, is due to crack cocaine, we got like at least 3.5 lost generations, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why it ain't no more grandmamas. The grandmama is 45 up in the club with the daughter. You know what I'm saying? And we got to relearn the family structure, man. For real. If we don't, then you know what I'm saying, we gonna stay being doomed, man. You know, because these kids, they crack babies or crack babies or crack babies. So the first crack baby didn't teach the second crack baby nothing. The second crack baby didn't teach the third crack baby nothing. And the third crack baby didn't teach the fourth crack baby nothing. That's why, you know what I'm saying, the only time these youngsters go to church is because it's approved. You know what I'm saying? We grew up. I know I grew up going to church with moms and them until I got out the house. Once I was out the house, I didn't have to go no more. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I don't care how much I could have came home at 4 in the morning, Sunday morning. I was getting up to go to church, homie. You know what I'm saying? Moms, get up, let's go. All of us, you know what I'm saying? But you know, that's another dynamic that we done lost, homie. The family structure.
Well, that's one of the big problems. That's one of the big problems and that's the reason why earlier when we was talking, I said that we as black men, we got to hold ourselves accountable for our communities and the families, man, mm-hmm. because and then there's some other issues, and this might be another topic we need to talk about is how black men and black women interact with one another, the interpersonal relationships that we're lacking. That's another story. You dig what I'm saying? Because right now the black man and the black woman is just not seeing eye to eye. You know what I mean? And I mean, from what we see, a lot of us are in, relationships where, we've been with ours for a long time. You already know what time it is, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Everything is beautiful, but at the same time, the black community right now, the black man and the black woman, these millennials and these motherfuckers that's up under us, they have a real big communication gap going on right now, and everything is based on sex, money, materialistic bullshit, and all that. So that's another show that you can do. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
B-Ratt,
yeah.
everybody can do a show on that
Yeah,
because
because you know, at the end of the day, homie, the black woman is, man. Oh my God, I'm gonna say the black man too on both sides. Both sides is terrible, homie. You got the women that we the only race on earth where the woman put down the black man, homie. You don't see no other races going on the internet or on TV or nowhere putting down their men from their race, homie.
not at
You know?
all.
And
Not
you don't
at
see
all.
no other race running around calling their women bitches and hoes.
Right.
But you
But
know
we
what?
do that, homie.
Look, let's say that for another topic because that's about to
Yeah,
get on some shit, and we're
yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
that
yeah.
time when we do that. G, we're gonna be on for at least 3 hours, 2.5. We want to figure out a way to cut that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That,
that one gonna be
that's
that
gonna
one
be
gonna be deep.
that's
You know
gonna
what I'm
that's gonna be
saying?
that's gonna be a cold that's gonna be a cold one. You know what I'm saying?
But
And
you know, back to the original topic, homie. But we all got to do better, man. You know what I'm saying? On all sides, homie, we got to do better, man. Cause I'm gonna tell you something, homie. A lot of this stuff that's going on, man, it ain't their fault. On the male or the female side, homie, they just don't know no better.
That's
They
real
just
talk.
don't know. They just ain't been taught.
but
They
look,
ain't
but
been
look,
taught the
but
right
look,
way.
but look,
If
look.
a female, but look, if a female got a crack baby mama that's raising her, and that she's a crack baby, homie, she ain't no way she can grow up right, homie, because she ain't got the right guidance, man. And that go the
Well,
same way for black men. If you
well,
don't have the right,
let me say this, G. You're right with that statement, but we can't generalize and put all the kids who grew up in these
no, we ain't gonna
effed
put them
up.
on this. I'm not talking
Yeah,
about all of them, but
because you know,
it's a whole lot of them, though.
Right.
but the reason I say that because I know a lot of young brothers and sisters who grew up in those environments and they were able to go to school, do what they do, and excel. But for the most part, still to interject on what you're saying, you're right. We still have that population of kids who grew up under those conditions and they don't make it, and they deal
Yeah.
with anxiety issues, they deal with
Mm-hmm.
mental issues. Some
Yeah.
of them grew up in homes where they were raped, where they
Yeah.
were beat, where they were
Yeah.
neglected. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but that population we do have to deal with. I
Yes,
just
and
don't want everybody.
yes, yeah.
You know what
That's
I'm
a nice
saying?
sized population, though.
Yeah, it is,
You know?
and that population has to be addressed. But my thing is, I just didn't want to. I didn't want the viewers to think that we're talking about all crack babies are unsuccessful.
No, we ain't talking about no. We know some of them excel. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But a lot of them is still caught in that situation. Why you think you have mothers in the projects? They got 50 and 40-year generation after generation. They just be in the projects, don't want to leave. Man, they don't understand that the money they're getting from the county is probably half the money they'll be getting if they was working. You're
Mm-hmm.
going to get way more money working than sitting home waiting on the county check. Did they miss the memo? Somebody didn't tell them that?
And you're gonna live better. You're gonna
And
live
you're going to
better.
live better.
you're gonna live better, and you're gonna live better. Yeah,
And you're going to feel better about yourself.
Yeah.
And your kids going to feel better.
Right.
You know? But I know people that's been in the projects 40 years, 50 years, every generation after generation. Everybody got their little spot. I'm like, man, it's crazy.
yeah. I got a couple of family members up there in LA. The same. They all live in the same apartment complex. Been there for 17 years.
You
What
know,
y'all think that is with that, man? You think that they just ain't never went out no place else and seen nothing else? You know what I'm saying? Or they just wasn't, ain't nobody talking to them about
I
it or what?
I think they think like ain't nothing better than free.
That's
You
just
know
the
what I'm
lazy.
saying?
I think laziness breeds laziness.
Yeah, without a doubt, man. Yeah,
And like he just said, you know what I mean. I think people get comfortable and they don't strive to. It's easy to be who they are because
yeah,
for some people it's hard to get their ass up at 5 o'clock in the morning, to be dressed at 6, to get their ass on that freeway at 6:30, to be at
yeah,
work at 7:30. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you laying up in them projects and the rent ain't you in a lower income, so the rent ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're getting food stamps and then you're getting a check for the kids. Man, I'm living. They think they on top of the world. You know what I'm saying? And that's how a lot of them live their life, man. But they don't know. They just get up and get out and go get a job. You gonna make double what you waiting on from the county. You might be triple, depending on what job you are trained for.
Yeah, real talk. You know what I mean? Dejan Michael says, Ballgame, do you think the black woman and black man not seeing eye to eye is a rollover from the hate that black men had for each other? Not necessarily. Hell no, that ain't got nothing to do with black men having hate for each other. That's strictly a black man and a black woman thing, and whatever that may be. You know what I'm saying? Us black men hating each other and fighting with one another, that ain't got nothing to do with how sister, you know what I'm saying, how she conduct her business, or you know what I mean?
But you don't see no other race of women running around hollering about I don't need no man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We with that stupidity, man.
Well, I will talk about it. The thing is, and a lot of people don't understand that's systemic as well, where, you hear black women say, well, we're the biggest population of people getting our degrees and master's degrees and all that. And all of that was done by design. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the black men, you know what I'm saying, a lot of black men in this system, it's not an excuse, but it's just some real shit. The system, you know what I'm saying, was a place at one time where it made it hard for a black man to be able to provide for his family. So he had to go out there. He had to go out there and get it the way that he got it. You know what I mean? And then you had a lot of black men that started to subscribe to that lifestyle when we was hustling. I mean, thank God for me, but shit, when I was selling dope, I never touched it. I never fucked with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never tooted no yayo. I ain't never smoked no crack. I ain't never smoked stick. You know what I'm saying?
Me neither. Dino Smart said, if we as blacks want change, we have to unify and have a constructive plan and stick to the plan of change.
Right. We got to have a plan. That's main. That's very important. That plan. We got to have a plan.
Just
you gotta
like
have
I'm
a plan
saying,
in everyday life. Goddamn, you gotta have a plan.
Everything that these rights for these people and did to us only been planned.
Right. Right.
Look at this, man. Check this out. Look at the music industry, man. Where's all love songs, all slow jams, all R&B, all funk? You know what I'm saying? They systematically, homie, plotted and planned to get rid of all of that years and years and years ago. They want us to be nothing but rap. You know, disrespecting each other, talking about our women. You look at the female rappers, man. Yeah, I can't stand none of them. All they talk about is they cocking their ass and their titties. That's all they talk about, man. They ain't talking about these female rappers. Ain't talking about nothing constructive. You know what I'm saying? Looking for Nicki Minaj, trash. You know what I'm saying? The other one, Carly B, trash. You know, the Stallion, trash. City Girls, trash. All of it is trash, homie. They not rapping about nothing.
Look, it most definitely ain't nothing for your kids to listen to.
Exactly. All of it's trash. But where's our real music at, homie?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Puffy, all of them had a part in this, man. Mm-hmm. All of them. How the hell we ain't got, you know what I'm saying, no Sade's and Nita Bakers and Whitney Houston's and all. Come on, man. You know, no Teddy Pendergrasses, motherfucking Barry Whites. What? Come on, homie. You know,
and that's the reason why I appreciate Snoop for bringing out that new brother, that new youngster man that kind of sound like Marvin Gaye. Have y'all seen that? Have y'all seen Snoop introduce that brother?
I ain't seen him, but I know what you're talking about.
Man, you got to check him out, man. You know that's the music that we vibe off of. But the thing is, if you listen to some of these interviews, B-Ratt, G, and the riders in the chat, is that you have people coming on these Instagram platforms telling you that they having meetings with the music executives and they come to the music executive with a positive song, And then the music executives say, well, but nah, we can't market you with that. We need you to stay this because we don't market you as this. So we need
That's
these
why
are
you
the
gotta go independent.
yeah. That's why you got to go in.
You gotta go independent and put your music out there, man. You don't, man. They got Distro Kid and some more shit, man. You don't need them to. You don't need them to distribute you no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't need them as distributors, homie. All you gotta do is make your music, make your videos, get out there to the public, and if your shit is good, they gonna gravitate to it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the record companies ain't putting out nothing. You know, nothing but negativity, homie. That's it. That's all.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they get money off of. And then you know another thing that they doing? They knowing that they marketing these little brothers, these motherfucking weenies that's coming off these weenies that's in the studios talking this gangster shit, but they ain't never lived it. And then when these youngsters, they got to go out in the street, and now they got to actually live it because they talking about it. And you got motherfuckers on the street that's really about that business. And these motherfuckers ain't about that business. You dig what I'm saying? They out here getting killed. What happened? The record company is protecting assets by having a motherfucking insurance policy on the young brother. You dig what I'm saying? And all his publishing and marketing. The family don't get shit. Man, you know what? That's the reason why what's the brother David Banner and all them talk about these music executives. The music executives are scared right now because now people are starting to go independent because we don't need that money no more with the proliferation of social media.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, even when they sign you, by the time you do blow up or whatever, you probably owe them $4 million.
Hey, look, it's all the part of their plan. That's why we need our own motherfucking plan to make something happen. You know what I'm saying? We got to put a plan together.
They've been plotting and planning on us at every level from day one, homie. From day one. You know what I'm saying? And I understand what they've been doing, homie. Man, it's crazy, man. But and then for us to sit back, homie, all the stuff that we know, all the shit they done did to us, you know what I'm saying? And we still won't come together, man. That's insane. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
that's absolutely insane.
Well, you know what? It's happening slowly. It's not being advertised as much. All praises be to Jah. I've been blessed enough to be able to go to other cities and sit with people and see different things. So, you know, in other cities that I've seen black people, you know, where they really on their grind, they hustling, they helping one another. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. Some of the things that I've seen, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna advertise this. That's why I was thinking about putting together a camera crew, and go like on a 10-city tour and just and get a positive snapshot of what black people are doing in other cities.
See, I'm gonna tell you this, Ballgame. You know what I'm saying? What we need to do in California, man. I ain't got nothing against Asians. I ain't got no hate on no race, homie. But we need to get these Asians up out our neighborhood, homie. They come in here, they take all our money, they take all our money up out the community. They coming up in here now with that cash only shit. It ain't cash only in your neighborhood. Why you coming to our neighborhood with cash only? They disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And they don't give a damn about us, homie.
This was so fucked up. I don't even eat at these Oriental places, man. Literally. Yeah. And if we can push a line on the community to not support these businesses either,
they gonna leave because if they ain't making no money, they gonna leave.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Look at man. About 6-7 months ago, I was up. I said, let me pull up. I pulled up at the Slauson swap meet, man, in LA, and I'm starting to see that the Orientals, they slowly, they not making no money. You still got brothers and sisters going in there, but what the Orientals is doing, they trying to put a black face in front of that. They starting to hire blacks to continue.
I ain't never seen a black working in the swap meet. unless it was their own.
They
Hey,
doing that.
you know
They
how big
doing
the
that right
Compton,
now.
but you know how big the Compton swap meet was? Man, it wasn't one black working in the swap meet, man.
I ain't been to the Compton swap meet in
No,
damn near
it's
20.
closed down now, but I'm just saying that's how it was. And like I go out here to San Bernardino to the Waterman swap meet, it ain't one black. If it's a black in there, it's because it's his.
Here in San
I ain't
Diego,
gonna lie, when they had the Inglewood swap meet open, nigga, you ain't see that in Inglewood either. You ain't see that nigga.
No.
Fucking with us.
But here in San Diego, the Orientals are hiring a black here, a black there. In Seafood City, they got 2 or 3 blacks that's working in Seafood City right now. Because they trying to attract the black dollar. Why? Because the black dollar has slowly but surely starting to dwindle on they punk asses.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? It's happening, gangster. It's going down. You know what I'm saying? Me, myself, if I want some Chinese food or some Vietnamese food, I'll come home. I'll show you my pantry right now. I'll come home and just make that shit myself. Of course, some people don't have those skills. But, you know, some people can't cook. You got a bunch of you motherfuckers out there. Some of y'all.
What we need to do, homie, we need to go. No, go ahead, homie.
No, I was just gonna tell you, check out Levi Adams' comment up there, man. Levi Adams.
Levi?
We talking about our loyalty is the value of the dollar.
Where's it at? Put it up there, G, so we can read it.
I'm looking for it right now.
It's got an orange eye in it or something. Looks like an orange eye, letter I or something. Or L, I guess, for Levi. Yeah, Levi Adams.
Do you see Ballgame?
I don't.
Well, this is what he say. He say, our loyalty to the value of the dollar will keep us divided as black people. It may take
yeah, there you go.
You got it? The crashing of the currency for us to look at us respectfully. It might take, for the dollar to crash for us to look at us respectfully. You know what I'm saying? To each other is what he's saying.
Oh yeah, it's always been about that value of a dollar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That value of a dollar is what got a whole lot of people selling out. You know what I'm saying? That's real.
Like what y'all was saying earlier, we really just need to stop spending our dollars with the other people. You know what I'm saying?
Man. All you do is don't spend no money with them, and when they leave, you open up.
Okay.
He'll be back in. We're gonna stay on. But Claudia McCoy says, yes, I have seen some sisters working at the hair supply store owned by Asians. Because what they doing is they still trying to. Now they saying, okay, we losing the black dollar. How smart these motherfuckers is, man. So we losing the black dollar. How in the hell we gonna get that money back? Let's put one of their people in front of us. We'll just sit back, watch her, make sure she ain't stealing.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? And she'll bring in the business, because these dumbass niggas will think that she's owner, or that and these Asians don't give a fuck about her. They only put her in the front at the as a matter of fact, she at the front showing everybody shit, and then bringing it up to the cash register, and the Asian is ringing up the cash register. They ain't letting no blacks touch the cash register.
Right. Yeah, that's
you dig what I'm saying? But I don't spend with them motherfuckers, man. I don't.
Yeah,
Is G trying to get back? Is he trying to get back in?
No, I don't. I mean, he got control of the whole hookup, so he'll be able to jump back in for sure. But I don't spend no money with them motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I don't even eat Chinese. I ain't ate Chinese food in so many years. Our family got restaurants, man. You know what I'm saying? Barbecue restaurants, fish restaurants, and we used to have restaurants next door to the Chinamans and shit, man. And they the same sink they wash they meat and shit in, man. They wash their kids and shit in that motherfucker. They take baths in that same sink. You know what I'm saying? We didn't witness it happen. You know what I'm saying? Me and my brother team up. We didn't witness it happen, man. You know what I'm saying? They bathing their kids in the same sink, Ballgame, that they washing your cabbage and shit in later on that night.
Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, they doing it. They not sanitary at all, man. You know what I'm saying? Them people nasty as a mug.
Well, I go to San Francisco a couple of times a year, and it was a white man who told me. He and I, just a random white dude. Me and Mish were standing out on the we was on we was on Fillmore Street in San Francisco, and it's all the hills right there downtown San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
And we had looked at the paper menu. I told her, I said, "Well, look, let's order us some of this shrimp and chicken chow mein." Had the vegetables and lo mein, excuse me, with the vegetables and the noodles. Make a long story short, white boy, he said, "Man, you don't want to eat at that place." He said that place is sanitary. He said to prove what I'm telling you, he said, go ask them to use their restroom. So I asked the Asian dude, "Can I use the restroom?" Can I use the restroom, stand in line and get some food? He said, "Sure, right? Okay, no problem, no problem." Man, it ended up being the restaurant was inside of it was a house bathroom. You go down the hall, there's some stairs. I go upstairs. I'm watching these motherfuckers come up and down the stairs, and I'm going off to the side. It's a small restaurant, but these motherfuckers live here.
They live there. Right.
And it was the shit was disgusting. I told baby girl, I said, "Man, let's get the fuck up out of here."
Tell you, man, they terrible, man.
You know what I mean? So, well, how we gonna end G's thing tonight, man? Because he ain't. What is he doing? Is he coming on? Or?
Must be having some issues with his internet or something going on with the internet.
Let me text him and see. Hold on. Let me text him and see. There's something happening. Let me see.
What is that? Washi return? I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right, brother, but I like what you're saying. Though we need to boycott. There's two, and start grabbing all. What are you saying? All the shit. I think that's what
we need to boycott there too and start grabbing all that. Nah, we ain't looting nothing. That's one thing and that's another thing brothers and sisters got to stop doing. Stop looting and tearing up. Man, fuck all that. Right, tearing up and looting shit. That shit ain't got us nowhere, man. All of it. The only thing.
Listen, it's a dumb tactic. If you really think about it, all the motherfucking people got insurance. They get more money. They ain't hurting. You ain't hurting them at all. You know,
G said his phone got hot.
Oh, his phone got hot, huh?
Yeah, you come. I'm see you coming back in. So yeah, Rat. So with that being said, with them, I just don't spin with them, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking that, because I see it here in San Diego. You got a lot of brothers and sisters who they starting to keep their dollar in their pocket. Oh, okay. So baby gangster, I said, "You coming back in?" He said no. So, so this is what we're gonna do, man.
Snoopy Mac, salute Snoopy Mac. We had to keep it rolling for G, man. You know what I'm saying? A real one, man. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep the shit. We gonna end it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna end it, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
I didn't get an egg roll, Snoop. I didn't get no egg roll. I ain't fucking with them. Shit. And I make my own egg drop soup too. What you say, Rat?
Yeah. Nah, she sleep. No, I was saying we gonna, end it for him. You know what I'm saying? Do our thing, man. But it's a real conversation, man. It's a lot for people to really think about. You know what I'm saying? To put on your mind, man. It's real serious business. Because if we don't come together, we gonna lose. I guarantee you, we gonna lose. It's in the plan. They already got it planned for us. Just the way it's going right now, we losing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we got to get busy, man. We got to get busy. What it do, Slickster? What's happening, Slick?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. On that, man, I'm here, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta finish my uniforms for work tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get my shit together, man.
Well, I'm off tomorrow, so that's the so. But this is the thing, man. Look, on behalf of Gangster, you dig what I'm saying? On behalf of the G Riders, we're gonna close it out, man. We really appreciate Gangster for having us. Much respect to him, much respect to the Santanas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Much respect to Compton. You dig what I'm saying? The East and the West Side, much respect to LA, much respect to Watts, much respect to the 619, Inglewood, all the way up to Sacramento, Stockton, San Francisco, all the way down. You dig what I'm saying? And across those bureaus of Texas, Atlanta, Georgia. You dig what I'm saying? North Carolina, all the way up to New York. Much respect to anybody that's on this on Gangsta's platform. You know, we're gonna end it for him. You know, he wasn't able to end it, but out of respect for him, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate him for having us, and we love all you brothers and sisters, man. And tune in for the next topic. You dig? Make sure that you guys support this platform. Make sure that you guys support the G Riders. Make sure that you guys hit that like button when you come in. And right now, you dig what I'm saying? You know, we're gonna slide up out of here, man. Much respect to everybody on this platform, man.
Salute.
Yes.